guess what I'm here with? Yes, it's been a while, but I am back with the Fall 2025 FabFitFun box. But I have so much to show you. Sometimes I need just videos where I can just show you whatever I want, not focus on one brand and stuff like that. So I have a couple things I want to talk about today. I'm actually filming an entirely different haul from what you're going to see on today's video, but I do have some stuff I want to show you. So here we are, you guys, bonus video, right? What's not to love? Okay, so it's the beginning of September, and if you guys are like me, I love to buy fresh produce because everything's in season right now. There are homegrown tomatoes everywhere. You see zucchini. There are, let's see, what else do I have? I have homegrown onions and garlic. I am part of like this cooperative garden, and I get a box every week, and I have tons of stuff. Well, not all of it goes in the refrigerator. Once I clean it, I kind of set it out. I'm going to insert a picture. You guys have seen me do this. I have posted a picture over on YouTube in the community tab, and I showed you what my Sundays are like. I do a lot of food prepping, or at least the washing and prepping of the produce that I get. So having said that, what little critters do you think have been showing up? Yes, fruit flies. In Buffalo, we get fruit flies. I know down south you guys get gnats. Comment below and let me know, what kind of bugs do you have right now that come indoors? Everybody stay outside. I know there's an ecosystem and we need you, but get. Anyway, so my normal home remedy, you guys are going to be grossed right out. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I'm going to take you downstairs and show it to you. Is a little bowl of apple cider vinegar that reeks to the high heavens, you guys. And it works though, kind of. I mean, you have to entice them to get in there, and then they get trapped with saran wrap and all that stuff. I think you guys have probably seen this home remedy. You guys, I have found the solution to get rid of that stinky little bowl of apple cider vinegar and eliminate your flies or gnats or fruit flies. There's an item, and it is inexpensive. It's available on Amazon. I have one right here. Here's the box. It's called the Wowcatch. You guys, it is literally plug and play. You plug it in. There's really no assembly. It has a sticky pad on the back. It does come with 3 sticky pads. They each last 3 weeks. So you're set up for probably the entire season. You get around 9 weeks, depending. There's this UV light mixture. Once you plug it in, it's almost like having a cute little nightlight. It's not ugly. It doesn't reek. And it attracts the insects to it. So let's go downstairs and you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about and see what I've caught. I only put it in yesterday morning. And to be honest, the fruit flies have died down, but let's go downstairs. I'll show you what I mean. All right, you guys, we are downstairs. There is my little collection, my current collection, I should say, of produce. Like I mentioned, I kind of keep it all on the counter. The stuff that you don't refrigerate, like tomatoes and apples and bananas, although I know some people do refrigerate their apples. But there's a cantaloupe. Even this, sometimes as it gets ripe, can attract those little bugs. This is my ugly, gross apple cider vinegar. I call it like a swimming pool for insects, and there are some bodies in there. It is really gross. But I want you to see my Wowcatch flying insect light trap. I love it. It's so smooth and sleek. It's a lot nicer than looking at that bowl. It has no scent. That thing with the blue squares on it is the sticky little trap that it comes with. Like I said, it comes with 3, and you only have to change it like every 20 days. So like I said, you get about 9 weeks worth in your first package. So don't worry about that. I think you're covered for probably the rest of the season, again, depending where you live. So there it sits in that UV light combo that they've made. Attracts the bugs. Now, I only put it in last night, like I mentioned upstairs, because I just got it, just plugged it in and all that, and you can see I was using that. So let's see how many bugs we've caught overnight. And to be honest, the bugs have died down a lot since maybe in the past week or so. I heard once that it correlates with grape season. There are many grape fields, you know, in Western New York, Niagara County and stuff like that. But anyway, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, you guys see those bodies? Okay, this is the back. It's sticky on both sides. I can see 6 bugs on here, on the back part. And then on the inside part there, do you see that? There's like 3 or 4 bodies in there as well. It's kind of hard to see the inside, but that's the back and that's the inside. And if I'm being honest, I didn't think there were even that many down here. So that is interesting. So those guys were really tiny. You might not even notice them in your house. And the Wowcatch is going to trap them regardless. So like I said, they're drawn to that UV light, and you don't have to worry about a thing, you guys. All right, you guys, every time I'm in the kitchen, my daughters make me crack up. Okay, I mean filming in the kitchen. In general, I'm always in the kitchen. Anyone else? Comment below. Okay, here's the Wowcatch. There it is. Can you guys see it from that angle? I don't think you can. Here we go. There it is right there. But I do love it, and what I love the most about it is it doesn't have that scent, and it's not something I have to hide. It simply looks like a nightlight. I won't have people over, because when I have people over, I sometimes will put hors d'oeuvres and stuff out on my countertop, on my kitchen island over here as well. I don't want bugs flying around, and I like to have wine parties where I make pizzas and put cheese platters out. And wine is another thing that will attract, like I said, grape fields. It attracts those fruit flies. So I feel so good about this Wowcatch. So if you guys get one, I'll make sure to link it for you in the description box below. It's an Amazon product. You can get it right away. But if you guys get it, make sure you plug it in where you think the bugs are the most. And for me, it's definitely that corner, because as you can see, I have all of that produce over there. All right, let's go upstairs and talk about FabFitFun for fall 2025. Let's dig into my box. So FabFitFun is a box that you can get on a quarterly basis. And this right here is the fall 2025 box. I am going to go check my discount code. Of course, I forgot it, and put it up. Hold on one second. All right, you guys, I have all of my codes now. Let me read everything to you, and I will also put it up on the screen. So just to let you know, you can either do a quarterly subscription where you just get the seasonal box. For example, you just get this giant fall box. By the way, each box has a value of up to $350, you guys. So if you want 20% off your first seasonal box, you're gonna use code LIZFFF for FabFitFun. If you buy the annual subscription, there is a promo right now and you get a free gift with purchase. You do need my code for that as well. It's LIZFFFGIFT. So that's gonna be up on the screen as well. So like I said, you do have your choice of either purchasing seasonally. Just remember, on that first box, you're gonna save 20% with LIZFFF. And if you go ahead and purchase that annual subscription, you can get a gift with purchase with code LIZFFFGIFT. All right, let's see what's in my box, you guys. This is so fun. All right, first of all, how gorgeous. Look at this. Love, love, love. This is a chance. There's a QR code. Enter for the chance to win a trip to the Hyatt Zilara Riviera Maya, part of Hyatt's exclusive collection. That looks gorgeous. All right, fresh picks in here, you guys. Let's just open it up, take the paper out, and I'll look at an overview of it quickly, and then you and I will go over each piece. Yes, of course I already peeked, but I'm gonna make it look cute like I didn't peek. Here is my box, you guys. How beautiful is that box, by the way? It is just stunning. Okay, switching sides here so we have a better look. You guys now saw the inside. I'm gonna take things out piece by piece. We are gonna start with a pie server. Now, by the way, you go ahead and you curate your own box. So you will get a survey in your email, and they'll give you options for different categories, and you get to choose what you want. And depending on inventory and availability, you will go ahead and get what you chose or something close to it. So it's kind of fun. So you still kind of are surprised by the box, but you also aren't going to get things that you're stuck with and you weren't really excited about. I'm starting with a pie server, you guys. I host Thanksgiving at my house every year. So I have realized it is not easy to find a pie server, and I needed one. So I saw this when I was picking it out. Of course, I don't even remember what it looks like. When I was taking my little survey, oh, and it's very simple, and that's just what I need, you guys. It's just perfect. Just a regular pie server. Looks like you can use the sides to cut. It has a really pretty taupey colored handle. Perfect. You guys, I have an old one from the 90s. It's heavy, it's tarnished. It's from Pier 1 from my mom a million years ago. I definitely needed a new one. So even though it's something simple, it's not, you know, what we're used to, Liz in the fashion. I'm excited about my pie server. What can I say? I remember last year in my FabFitFun fall box, say that 10 times, I got a really pretty apron, and I do wear it all the time. Okay, to go along with that, you guys, I am so excited that they did give me this. Now, I do recall picking this out. This is a cutting board. When we were downstairs in my kitchen just now, I mentioned how I like to have little wine parties and have hors d'oeuvres out, and I always put them on a really pretty cutting board. Look at this cutting board, you guys. It's so beautiful. The scalloped edges, that pretty wood grain. Typically, cutting boards are not this color. I love this one. So this is awesome, and this is the scalloped wood board. It is by Mila Artisans, by Heart and by Hand. That's the bottom. You got the little rubber feet on it. And then this is your top. Now, another thing I do with cutting boards sometimes is I just put them in the middle of tables or my countertops as centerpieces, and I put candles and floral on there, and it looks really cute as well. So if you're not someone who entertains a lot or you don't need another cutting board, this is something I like to use as a display, and this one is gorgeous, so that may be happening as well. I haven't decided yet. You guys, honestly, if you are someone who likes surprises and likes getting little gifts, and part of self-care is treating yourself every once in a while, but you're not a shopper, I have found, believe it or not, I'm not a big shopper like I used to be. Everything's online. This is really fun because it just comes in the mail and it's like a really nice treat. Here is something that I definitely picked. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Amika. They are hair care line. I love their products, and this hair mask is fantastic. If you have thick, coarse hair, like your girl does, also it's all colored, and there's more gray probably now than there is regular color. It gets wiry and coarse, and this hair mask really makes your hair very, very silky. And if you've not smelled an Amika product, that is what they're known for. Such a good, clean smell. This actually smells like Tali, my daughter. She uses Amika. I know, what a privileged little 14-year-old. Actually, she's gonna be 15 soon. I can't believe it. Okay, next. Here is, I picked Rare Beauty, a Find Comfort Hydrating Hand Cream. Let's try it. I have to take my thumb hole things out here. I don't wanna get my shirt dirty. Okay, so this is by Rare Beauty. Isn't it so cute? Perfect to keep in your purse. I know my hands are aging. I was an 80s girl, always in the sun. And I have found, you guys, that the worst thing ever is when my hands are dry, they look even more old. So let's see, you just twist the top and it comes right out. See that, you guys? Which is really good. Sometimes when I'm driving, I can't lie, I don't want to be distracted, but I look down, I'm like, I need some hand lotion. This would be good because I don't have to fumble with a cap. So let's feel this. Oh, it has a very pleasant but clean scent, and it really is moisturizing. Keep them moisturized, they'll look a lot younger, and they feel better, and this Rare Beauty stuff is great. All right, so I'm happy about that. Next up, I see clothing. This is why you guys are typically here, right? So yeah, you can get stuff for the house. You can get beauty products, you can get, shampoos, body products, but you can also get clothing. So this is a cardigan by Nia. Look how sweet that is, you guys. It's perfect for me because I don't like things too long and it almost looks cropped. I'm not gonna try it on because I'm afraid it's gonna leave lint on my black shirt, but just to show you, isn't that adorable? Look how cute that is, especially with those gorgeous buttons. This would be great over one of my tube tops. I'm just saying. I love to layer clothes with cardigans, so that's gonna be awesome. I will show you my outfit. I know I just backed up. You're probably going, what is she wearing? All right, here is a necklace I forgot about, you guys. Okay, this is by Electric Picks, and it says, the CEO and founder's quote on the back says, "I'm obsessed with creating jewelry that you can feel good in, helps you tell your own story, and stays with you throughout it all." So she also gives you a 20% discount code. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but with FabFitFun, you can actually go on their website and purchase items. So I don't know if they're items from past or future or with the same brands. They've agreed to list their items on the website, but you can buy them at discounts. So that is what her code on here is for. But here's the necklace. Isn't it so pretty, you guys? I am sure I will have it on in a haul very shortly. And let me pull it out. I think the plastic is giving you guys a glare. So yes, I remember when I did my first FabFitFun haul, I was like, I had no idea it was a site that you could actually shop on. And it truly is. And they work with all these great, sometimes luxurious vendors. And you can go ahead and go over there and purchase their items discounted. So here it is. Isn't that so pretty? There you go. You can see that it's a rhinestone. It's in a gold tone. And it would look gorgeous with what I'm wearing. This will be showing up. You guys know that. All right, and then lastly here, is this the last item? Yes, I believe so. I have, looks like a little travel case. It is by 8otherreasons.com for the lovers, the dreamers, and all the right reasons. 8 Other Reasons is the brand. Okay, it is a travel pouch, you guys. So there you go. It looks like it's gonna hold your jewelry. Look at that. You can snap in necklaces, earrings, whatever it is. Loose items in here, And then you've got these pockets as well. I'm not sure what they would be for, probably rings. Okay, so let's try it. Put my ring on the first notch here. This is really cute. Now, even if you live in a small apartment, you don't have a lot of storage, store your jewelry in this, you guys. You'll see it. That's the nice thing. Whenever I store jewelry, I always want to make sure I can see it. Otherwise, I don't wear it for months, if not years, if it's stashed away in boxes. So there you go. Rings there, odds and ends in here. You can do necklaces over on this side or even bracelets. Tuck some stuff in this pocket. This is really, really nice. All right, you guys, I am popping on in the middle of me talking because I actually ended the video and forgot to show you guys what I was wearing. And I know someone's gonna ask. So I'm just wearing my favorite Walmart shirt for the fall season. This is that crossover shirt, and it's meant to be an athletic shirt, but I'm wearing it for fashion. And I grabbed it in a size medium. I also grabbed a size small. I don't think there's a huge difference in either. So the size small is in gray. You guys will see that eventually. But I tucked it into this really cute faux leather skirt I got over at Cupshe. You can use my discount code LIZFFF at Cupshe to save 15% on orders of $65 or more. And you guys, they have a bunch of new fall stuff. I do have an entire video coming out. I'm not sure which you're gonna see first, but I grabbed this skirt in a size small and it fits me very well. I pulled the belt really tight because it was actually a little big up at the waist, but it's adorable. It looks great with tall suede boots. You can wear brown with it. You can pair a taupe shirt with taupe boots. That would be cute too. So make sure to look out for that video, or you may have seen it. Like I said, I'm never sure when I'm scheduling everything, but I did want to show you this outfit. Go watch the rest of the video and I'll talk to you later. All right, you guys, so that is it for the FabFitFun box. I think it's a really special thing to gift yourself. You don't have to make a huge commitment. Like I said, you can buy it and purchase it seasonally if you'd like. It's around $70. And it wouldn't be a bad deal for you because every box is worth up to $350 worth of items. Also, don't forget to use LIZFFF, get 20% off your first subscription. And if you put in LIZFFFGIFT, you'll get a free gift. So having said that, let me know down in the comments below if you've tried FabFitFun, what your idea of it is, if you think you'd like this yourself. It also makes a great gift if there is someone special in your life who you think could use a little boost. Why not try just one season? Sign them up for it. It would also be a great gift. I know many of us are invited to 50-year-old parties, 60-year-old parties, etc. And you're always like, what do I get? We always seem to fall back to that restaurant gift card. Try this instead. I think this is something that will be a gift that they will really be excited about and surprised by once it comes in the mail. So there are my discount codes one more time. Don't forget to check out my insect catcher that I showed you earlier. I will put the name of that up on the screen, and don't forget the link will be down in the description box below, as well as all of the links for the FabFitFun box. I hope you guys all have a great day. I thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.
We fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots. Think